Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy MCV. Today we're going to play this game called Serena. It's kind of like a horror thriller game. I don't know anything about it. Let's just start.
Sometimes, when I make a great effort, I can remember her scent.
You always put too much salt in, dear. Think about your pressure.
The furniture came with the cabin. Considering how off the beaten path this place is, that helped make up our mind.
Alright, so I don't know why there's like so many different hand movements.
This one wobbles. I always meant to do something about that, but somehow
Can I get off of
never
the
got
chair?
around to it. Sometimes she would brush her leg against mine under the table when we were eating. It's a curious, sensual thrill. The table is worn but sturdy.
Oh my god!
Just like our relationship was. Or is. I just don't know anymore. Serena? Why can't I see you more clearly?
That's not how a picture works.
Why can't I even remember?
You can literally see me.
Serena enjoyed spice in our life. I preferred it more bland. We were so different on some points. Our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece.
So, what is... Oh my gosh, I can't do this. Oh, is it a point of the game? I'm retarded. This is free, by the
So
way.
much wisdom and happiness in this bookcase. My life would have been much poorer without all this. The smell of old books is intoxicating. What happens to wood pulp as it ages gives it that distinctive vanilla smell. I loved it when we took down one of my favorites and curled up on the bed to read together as the wind howled outside on cold winter nights.
What if I need to like retain this information?
Sharing meals with a good red wine was one of the great pleasures in our relationship, especially in the intimacy of this cabin. I should probably eat. Can't remember the last time I ate, yet I don't feel hungry.
Why is this game kind of...
The dining table was well worn even when our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised it's still in one piece.
What the heck is this? Angels in this game are...
So many afternoons spent in this armchair. This window never got much attention. Then again, the view isn't nearly as spectacular.
You literally can't see anything.
Priorities, right?
Are these your... Cakes? Come love with me.
Come, love, with peace in your heart, said Niamh of the ice blue eyes.
When the game can read to me.
Blue eyes. It's based on an Irish folk tale. Niamh is of the Fey folk, the fair ones, fairies. Something draws me to this trunk. Is it the memories locked within? Or something else? We use this trunk to store trinkets, and it's too painful. I want to, but we found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years.
Alright, so we have to say what's...
She made this with her own hands. She was really good. Our refuge from the world. A place of warmth and passion.
That scared me.
Sometimes we joked we needed to be so far out in the woods because that's how our sex life was. Far out.
I know, right?
The furniture came with the cabin, but the bedclothes we brought with us. A place like this needs some luxury, but without her,
I'm just trying to sleep, but I'm not
She is fairly religious, not me. I'm the cold and cynical bastard,
Why do you sell the
but I don't remember that ever being an issue between us. She adored all things of nature. I remember her long walks out in the woods.
Oh god.
For some reason, light bulbs wouldn't last long in this lamp. I never looked into it.
What I just did. I just.
Quite a large armoire for our admittedly Spartan needs. She uses most of it.
Okay.
No, I don't want to leave right now. There's still something for me in here.
Oh, there's a clock.
The clock is a trophy from our flea market adventures. Chalk this particular purchase up to every cabin needs one.
Is that your wife's?
Unlike its sibling, this lamp would last for months. I feel too restless to sleep right now.
We're gonna steal the jewelry and then sell it.
They prevent my blood pressure from skyrocketing. Doctor's orders. And Serena's. There's a strand of blonde hair in the comb. Yes. Blonde hair like sun rays. I'm remembering. These keys are for the cabin and the car. If the keys are here, does she have her spare? Comme une évidence. Serena's favorite perfume.
Dearest, how do I say any of this? I like your way with words, but if I don't write this, I don't know what I'll do. My life feels so unreal now, dreamlike, but wonderfully so. Let me try, even if clumsily. The hours I spent with you when we last met are precious to me. I was so lost such a short time ago. Everything seemed drained of color and feeling. I think we were meant to find each other, to bring meaning to our lives again, make sense of the confusion shrouding both of us. When we stepped into the crystal silence of the snowy woods, away from the chatter of the guests, all nature seemed expectant, as if holding its breath, witnessing a rare moment of something infinitely better than what life in the ordinary run of things has to offer. Do you remember how the light crust of the snow glittered in the reflected light of the country house? How the copse of trees in which we walked was haloed with a magical aura? I felt the chill of the night air, and you opened your coat and enfolded me in your arms, and we hugged tight, sharing the warmth, sharing the only thing any of us have to share on this earth when you think about it.
It's been so long since I said her name out loud. I think that's the moment I fell in love with her, when she told me the soothing sound of her name. It's a beautiful day, though there's an unnatural calm surrounding the area.
Or you can see the top of the porch and
Look what I made, hun, in case we ever need to sweep something under the carpet.
eggs.
See the pattern of yellow squares? It's from this rug I remembered from my nursery. I must have been like 3 or 4, but it always stuck with me.
The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance that it had been the centerpiece of many
my
happy
God, it's
occasions, and there were many more to come.
It's Stephen Hawking.
This was taken on that crisp winter night at our mutual friend's hunting lodge. We came back indoors, laughing, giddy as teenagers. Is there anything worse than beautiful memories turning to dust. I feel like I don't even have the strength to we found this trunk at a flea market. Big enough, we hated guns, so we never had any. We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to love rummaging around those in our early years. Why? We might just as well stay here. When did we let this window get so gunked up?
Come sit with me. I want to talk. There's something I have to tell you. I have been trying, and believe me, I've been trying so hard.
I should really stay. I'm so tired anyway. As always, I automatically went to the window side, and she took the one by the armoire. What's the matter with me? I can't seem to remember even ordinary things.
Well, she's dead, so that'll be okay.
When was the last time we made love? Maybe if I go to sleep, I will wake up, and there she'll be, arms wrapped around me, the warm and passionate touch of her lips. But I can't sleep. It feels as if I've been awake for ages.
My light's busted again. Can I come over to your side and read?
That's funny. I don't recall seeing this plant before. Not that it matters. She probably found this rare specimen during her walks and wanted to keep it.
Alright, I'm probably being a total retard right now. Missing something.
I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. Both a blessing and a curse, I suppose.
Oh, this is probably not very, a very interesting commentary, but...
We seemed to take fewer and fewer walks as the years went by. Everything around here is so familiar.
Like, look at stuff again.
How long has it been, I wonder? I can't tell. And I miss her so much.
So, I feel like there's something...
All those moments we sat at this table, laughing, smiling. Am I going mad? Somehow she looks sadder than I remembered. Could I really have been so wrong about that night? That ticking. It never stops. I've wasted so much time in my life. Did I ever take a break to show her how much I truly cared? The clock has always been rather autonomous. No matter how many times we've wound it up, it keeps going out of sync. My love, we don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as a couple, so this one is quite important. The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera. This table has seen many happy times. The meals we shared, or when we just used to stay up late with a bottle of wine and talk. Oh, how we talked. I know it's my general state of mind, but I feel even more depressed near this armoire. Guess I can't shake off the memory of my sweet Serena trying on her various garments.
Just look at the picture again.
Big enough for a lifetime of mementos. We hated guns. We found this trunk at a flea market. We used to... I sure hope she comes back soon. We can sit down and discuss our problems, like we always did. We could always work things out. My love.
What am I missing? Maybe I can Surely.
I prefer the darkness inside right now.
Did I have to read all of this? Wait, is that different?
Years passed, no
Wait, yeah,
tears
that's
fell,
different. What
no
the heck?
death knell reached the golden shores they trod. Another love story without a happy ending. Time works differently in the other world.
Yeah, it's a different...
We don't have a lot of photos of ourselves as our dining table. Quite modest, but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Is it gonna change again? So this just means nothing. It's just still remember there's two things. For this
Could you take this out and beat it, love? It's getting a bit dusty.
dog shop.
It's one of the few decorative things here. We weren't much of homemakers, either of us. There are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my head.
So I guess it all is a pine cookie.
I feel too restless
Oh
to
my
sleep
God,
right
this
now.
guy. Maybe I missed something.
Everybody thinks that living out in the middle of a dark, dense forest is so romantic. Nothing but you and nature. Serena, Proust wrote all his life about the associative power of tastes and smells. He spent his last... I should leave the keys here until she comes back. Because I know she will. I never noticed it before, but there's a tiny crack in it. Well, it's a hairline fracture. The guy who snapped this, our host that night, used an actual film camera.
Oh my God.
It was a different world back then.
Never heard of those. This picture is just so weird. Let's look.
There didn't seem to be much reason to keep it clean. Just
It's like-
overgrown bushes outside. There's nothing for me out there.
Is your wife out there? I must be dumb. What? Maybe there's someone missing. There's something.
I don't sleep well without Serena next to me. There are no monsters under the bed. I guess they're all in my... Does it mean anything that it's next to her Bible? I can almost feel her hair tickling my neck. The intoxicating smell of her skin.
I am so confused right now. Well, I wanna look at the name. I guess it's not.
Actually, I think it might have gone out of sync. Again.
Hey, hand me the water glass, will you? No, wait. Let me just reach over.
Maybe I need to hear all the
No point in wiping this dust. What would it help? Why did we... The sunlight can be
That's the
confusing,
best,
oppressive,
strategist.
as if pregnant with some ill omen. I could tell plenty of stories. My love, big enough for a lifetime of mementos.
Still the same. Did that change or did it not? Well, I just like being a retard. What the fudge?
I remember us washing it properly in the lake many summers ago. Once.
I think that is what I need to do this.
Be honest. Does this dress show too much cleavage? I want only one pair of eyes on me.
Well, he'll be looking.
How I miss her naked back when she was standing by this armoire. The perfect curve of her neck. Her firm bottom. Maybe later. There's nothing of interest inside the closet anyway.
It's just in the freaking chest, though. Well, who cares about that? Just, I guess. Maybe I need to like wear that was when she got murdered.
We hated guns, so we never had any, even out here. But the dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. And no trap door under there, just more creaky floor. Our dining table. We don't have a lot of... The guy who snapped this, our host, Lonely Hearts Club Band, Pig and Pepper.
Yes, I could sure use some pepper today. God, I'm so bored.
It's just a pepper shaker. We got this. I didn't know it's just a...
Is it my imagination, or are you using even more these days?
I do need to hear all.
She had a point. I'm determined. I could tell I could tell plenty of stories about this table. To be honest, I'm surprised. Our dining table. Quite modest. I could tell plenty of stories about. The dining table was well worn even when we acquired the cabin. You could tell from its appearance. Someone said, "Work and love." Did I let my work destroy my life? Writing was so all-consuming for me, yet I made so little headway in all this time. I feel like throwing this chair through the window. But that would just make me even angrier. Her favorite chair, huh? I should just smash this thing to pieces!
Oh, now we're going. Now we're going, guys.
It's wobbly and off balance. Just...
Sit down, we need to talk.
When did it go so wrong? This was supposed...
You just don't get it, do you? You never do.
Plot twist. She's stupid. Oh, wait,
A part of me still thinks she'll forgive me and come back. But I've lost all hope now. The jewelry box. What is it doing here?
oh, did he murder?
I sit here on the train, taking me to my final farewell to the ones who brought me to this world. I see the smiling couples on their way to new adventures and think, it used to be us. We had joy and laughter and friends once, but a memory is not the thing itself. You're very good at letting things you don't want to face slip off you. You continue as if nothing has changed, lost in your own lifeless world. Words and dreams may be enough for you. You know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon. I question how I once saw things. How much of what I thought we had were my own feelings, and how much of your manipulation, because you are so very good with words, aren't you? You knew how to use them when we met, and for the longest time, I went along with the romantic whirl you conjured up around our shabby, isolated existence. Oh, it took me long enough to see it for what it was. And there were these moments that you swept me off on foolish flights of fancy, when I threw myself into your fantasies. You wove your spell, plying me...
Was this where she kept her secrets? I should take a look inside. Where to put it?
I sit here on the... I sit here on the... I no longer know what you're thinking. With my parents gone and with your refusal to even...
It's just a bunch of schmaltzy junk.
The point of the game was to go to bed. Oh.
All the real color faded from it long ago. The stains on this bed suddenly make me mad. Angry even.
Yeah, honestly, this is what it wasn't. It was insane.
It feels darker by the minute, but the sun is still high in the sky. Or is it? I feel so turned around. It can't be happening. That incessant noise! I should smash this useless antique to pieces right now! Why must life always end up so sordid and hateful? I'm not crawling in there. I'm too riled up for that, and it's just not dark enough anyway. I should tear all her filthy, disease-ridden clothes apart and burn them!
Yeah. I think this game is supposed to take 18 minutes.
Stupid, feeble-minded woman with her silly, menial things. It's just a book. What good will reading a fairy tale do me? How could I be so inconsiderate? Did this stupid lamp destroy my marriage? All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. It must be full of dust mites. I told her the rug was fine work, like I know anything about handicrafts. I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Let's go over by the picture and see if he's angry.
She's angry now. Part of me realizes I should be more shocked by this, but for some reason, I just feel numb, beyond it. She was lying to me and manipulating me all the time. Why did I let her do that? I'm the one who should have been scowling. She played me like a harp and made me look like a complete idiot. She actually threw this at me once. She could have killed me. That's how the bedroom window got that crack.
Is this amnesia? Is this the real amnesia?
I tried to be charitable with her, but what did it get me? Honestly, she could rarely carry a tune, so her humming habit got on my nerves.
What about those windows? Why is this in your house?
Do I deserve to be forgiven? What about all the things she did? And why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight.
Then take a nap.
This armchair. This is where we had that talk. That damn...
Wait, you first had the talk.
I've been trying so hard, but we lost something along the way. Did you get my letter? Will you just listen to me for once? God, you're always... Wait, where are you going? Don't walk away from me.
I hate her so much. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies. I couldn't care less about this damn... It's like looking into my own soul right now.
He actually murdered.
Changeable man, insolent wretch. Sounds like Serena, all right. Her father's realm. She was a daughter of the Celtic sea god Manannán. What was it? Maclur? Scholars say Niamh's divine father, Manannán, was of an elder race even more ancient than the Tuatha De Danann.
Okay, I haven't looked at this, I guess, which is all her stuff.
Sunlight, birdsong. Nothing feels worse when there's no hope, no chance of anything. I tried to flush these a long time ago, but someone noticed, as if she cared about my impotent life.
Where are you going? Oh, that's rich. Just run away.
I just needed to blow off steam, to be somewhere else, just for a while. But I can't even remember what we argued about. I can't even bear to look at my face. She's really done enough. She never descended to criticize. How could I have been so blind? Her vanity. Always fixing her hair before bed. Doting on her hair like a child. But I'm being unfair. Would I have wanted... All she cared about was... Why torture my... I'm too upset to even think straight.
Dearest, How do I and then you toppled us on the snow, you devil.
Alright, so that's still nothing else.
She once told me how was I supposed to react with this? I hate all of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship. They're all lies.
Why is there...
It can't keep the time for 5 minutes straight. This thing has caused me more sleepless. I couldn't care less. Why torture myself? I'm too upset to even think straight.
Then leave the house until the
Words and dreams may be enough for you, but you know what? You'll get a chance to test that soon because I've had enough.
I hate her so much. All of
Alright, I think I need to hear all the dialogue.
I couldn't care. Why torture myself? I'm too upset to even think straight. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship. They're all lies, a shrine to naivety.
I no longer
See
know.
anything else of value? I should just destroy this useless junk. I couldn't. Why torture me? I'm too upset. I hate all of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship. I couldn't. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think straight. I remember how happy these made her. She smiled. That wonderful smile. I must have gifted these to make amends or something. Or did I? Did I ever gift her anything? She loved her trinkets more than she loved... I hate her so... Her wedding ring or mine? But what is it doing here? Oh, please, no. It's hers. I can't believe she would just leave it here. Where the hell is she? No, I didn't do it. I need to wake up from this nightmare. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Why is that there? I just did some... I swear to God, if I didn't hear all of that.
I want to hurl the whole damn lot into the lake. Or just tear... Some of these started all those... What? I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her. All of these pathetic souvenirs from our relationship, they're all lies.
Alright, well he said wake up from the nightmares.
I couldn't care less about this damn... My wife had never... Why torture myself?
Here's your stupid omelet.
Heavy damn thing. Cast iron. I'm too upset to even... I hate her so much. All of these pathetic souvenirs. I couldn't care less about this damn thing. Why torture myself trying to remember? I'm too upset to even think... I hate her so much. All of these pathetic... I couldn't care less. Why torture myself trying to remember? The light is so dim here. There's only a limited window of opportunity. I'm too upset to even think straight. I hate her so much. All of this... I couldn't... Why torture myself trying to remember? I couldn't care less about the damn thing now. Maybe I should have a look at the contact pages. Her and her damn spice. Wow, two can play at that game. Serena thought she was so special. Always trying to make our sex... I'm too upset to even... I hate her so much. All of these pathetic souvenirs. I couldn't care less. My thoughts are all over the place. Why torture myself trying to remember? High blood pressure.
I'm sick and tired of having to pamper you like a baby. Fine, I hope you have a great, lonely time at the hospital.
I'm too upset to even think straight. Unless she was the one who left. I hate her so much.
Oh, we're not gonna talk about that. What? Why would we we talk about? Who wants to talk about a semi-creepy picture? This is waiting for us.
All of this, I couldn't care less about. Why torture myself trying? Too upset to even think. I hate her. All of this, these.
What am I missing?
No, I can still see even if the light is going.
Why must I always be the one to fill the damn pitcher?
I'm not turning it on. I couldn't care less about this damn. Why torture myself trying to remember? It's finally sinking in. She's not coming back. Nothing in this cabin will ever change again unless it's by my hand.
We don't have any more light bulbs.
I will fix it. In case she comes back. I haven't got any bulbs on me, and I didn't bring any tools. Wait, what am I thinking? Why am I worrying about a stupid lamp? I'm too upset to even... I hate her so much. God has never been there for me when I need all of this... these... It was she who didn't deserve me. She probably... I couldn't care less about this damn thing.
Okay, I am backing up. Is that a dead body? Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
My God. What is this? How did it happen? I can't remember.
It's like really late at night.
It's already rotten beyond recognition.
Oh my god.
But how much time has passed? It's dry and withered. A body takes at least weeks to... How... I can't even remember how I did it. Maybe I didn't. Do I have brain damage? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised.
I know why this game is fun. This is more scary than... This is actually more scary here than any game I've ever played.
Those noises sound like more than one person. Who can it be? The police?
This is freaking scary. Even though I'm expecting...
Are they coming for me? I deserve it, but
Please
I
don't
want
be
to see
so
who it
scared.
is first. There's something about those voices. I must know. The window.
Do you realize how stupid this was? We had a plan. I took measures to ensure nothing like this would happen. But no, you couldn't help your damn self. We can't risk moving it now. The bulldozers are coming any minute.
Fire will do it.
Do you think they will buy it after all this time? It's been months since you...
Don't worry, it's all covered.
Wait, what?
We spent much time here.
Fine. Give me the kerosene.
Hey, don't kill me.
Oh, shit. We forgot your... Fuck. It was so stupid to leave it. Why did you do that?
Can you calm down? I couldn't bear to wear it any longer. It's in a safe place. We'll pick it from the ashes.
No, not like this.